I was reading a little bit and and getting into the Catholic YouTube channels and stuff, and man, these people are really terrible. You see, they base their teachings on they say there's a Catholic word called Catholikos. It's in Greek. So it's in Greek. It's in Acts chapter 9 verse 31, I think. And so from there, that's when they got that word, and they call themselves Catholics and all this other stuff, right? So I'm like, wow, and they snatched that word up, which means wholesome, which means everything, right? So for them, they say that it's universal, right? That's their word that they got out of the Bible, you see. And then they made a religion out of it. And I was like, wow, Jehovah Witnesses did the same thing. Like they did the same thing in Isaiah chapter 43. And that's a older Old Testament scripture. Like Isaiah, what was it? Isaiah 43 verse 10, where it says, I am Jehovah and you are my witnesses. So right there, Jehovah Witnesses got that. That's where they got the name, and they got the witnesses. They got all that stuff, right? So that's why they became Jehovah Witnesses. So it's like the same thing as the Catholic Church. So that's where they got their name from and stuff. So, but if you really look at those scriptures and read them really carefully and go a little back, those are just words and stuff. Those are just words. It doesn't mean that's exactly where they came from. That doesn't mean that. But what the Bible really says, what really says, instead of putting your salsa and your tacos and your cream and all kinds of ingredients on your tacos, because tacos are plain simple. So like if you look at Acts chapter 11 verse 26, I think it was 26, where for the first time the disciples, the apostles, were called Christians for the first time. So you see, they were not called Catholics nor Jehovah Witnesses. They were called Christians for the first time, So if a word, now these days, any word in the Bible, you could transform it into a religion. Any word in the Bible. But you see, this is more legit. Christians is more legit, because they were called expiatos, something like that, according to Greek. Christians. They were called Christians. So these people were called that. And up to this day, they're still around, So then a name was given, not how you say it, getting a word out of there and transforming it into a religion. A name was given, and these other people, the names weren't given to them. They just got them selected a couple of words from the Bible and stuff, and they created a religion. So you see, they were called Christians. That's what Acts 11 says. You see, notice that they weren't called Catholics nor Jehovah Witnesses. They weren't called none of that. These people just like went in there and got their names and stuff, and their titles or whatever, their religions. But they were called Christians. So hopefully I'll be able to make another video about this, because this is just the surface of it. The it. Is it a good thing? I mean, is it a good thing? These people came up with their religions and everything. So that's for you to decide. All right, people, stay tuned. We gotta do some more work on this house right here, man. The sink doesn't want to go down, so I got me a bigger snake now to unplug the sink. If you're keeping track of, I mean, not track, you don't have to keep track of me or nothing. If you're watching some of my short videos, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, then stay tuned if you want. All right, bye.